The music just feels so good. You're on to number one. Radio.com.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you ready?
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. You know what it is. This is the Echo Chamber. And right now I have the absolute pleasure of having on the phone Macy Lanae. Macy, how are you?
Oh my goodness, I am so good. I'm so happy to be speaking with you right now. I'm doing amazing. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm so excited about talking to you because I want to kind of pick your brain about. We're going to talk about Empty, your brand new, your debut track. But you being crossing over from a dancer and a really good dancer, over to being a singer and coming out like swinging. Like you came out swinging with this track.
Oh yeah.
Because this track is dope.
No mercy, really.
Well, listen, the people, the listeners are like, well, get on with it already. So I apologize to them. I think that's what we should do. We should just kind of jump into this. Are you ready? Are you cool with that?
Oh my gosh, I'm so ready. I'm so excited.
That's what I'm talking about. I love it. All right, so now listen, again, I know we're here to talk about your song, but you are a really, really good dancer. Okay, so let's go back. When did you start dancing?
It's really the only thing I've ever known up until this song release is dancing, and I was 2 years old. I tried out tap dancing. I was just kind of moving around a little bit too much for ballet and stuff. So growing up, I did gymnastics after that. Like truly, as you know, the first time I could move, it's like I was destined for dance just because I was so hyper as a kid, and that's just how my body moved. I was dancing, and I was like kind of troubleshooting my whole life up until then to figure out what I was going to do. But I started tap dancing and then ballet, I was so bored. And then I remember 13, my mom was a lifeguard, and at that gym I took a hip hop class, and I remember the choreography like to this day, and it changed my life. So
nice.
It was very interesting how I knew what my body didn't like, and it was like ballet or like slow stuff, like I have this kind of jump inside of me, and so it's just fueled me pretty much ever since I was young. And so I just rode with it, and here I am, and it's crazy. It really is crazy.
So you're in the middle of a dance routine, something that you've been practicing for weeks, months, and you're on stage. You got everyone's looking at you. Can you explain what that feeling is to kind of be like, I don't know, are you in your own world? Are you like unconscious in a way where you just kind of...
Right, no, literally like what you just last said. I black out. No, like unconscious is such a good way to feel, like to speak about it, because I get off the dance floor and I look to my friend, and I can't speak, but with my eyes I say, did I just black out? It's like that kind of like I've been in auditions where I've ran out and thrown up over the side of the porch. Like it is truly a high that is unexplainable, but you keep reaching for it no matter what the audition calls for, no matter what the music calls for. It's like, it is crazy how I like literally just blacking out in the form of move. Like it's not it is so fun to me, but also I go 100% for that 2 minutes. You don't know, your adrenaline hits so high and your body's just hitting all these crazy things, and it's like you would almost want to disassociate and just do crazy body things and then worry about it later, like throw up or cry or like, freak out. But it's like you give yourself 2 minutes of just go time, and it's crazy.
Do you ever get comfortable enough with the routine where you aren't nervous when you hit the stage?
Yeah, for sure. I think energy reads, so if I'm chilling and with the rhythm, it grabs people's attention. And I would rather be chill and not nervous. So, um,
Right. Okay. Do you like? What do you prefer more, freestyle or a like rehearsed routine?
I do like a rehearsed routine in a way because that's what I was kind of bred to do. Like I was bred for like rehearsals upon rehearsals, and then like a 2 minute give it your all. So
Right.
like yes, I freestyle and I do every weekend when I go out with my friends, but my favorite way is definitely a routine
Okay.
kind of performance.
Okay. Now in the midst of tap and ballet and hip hop, when did you recognize and realize, yo, I got a little bit of a voice?
Yeah. Um, I've always been obsessed with singing, and I've just always been obsessed with dance a little bit more. And so that's what I always say. It's
Right.
like I've been obsessed with singing, and I loved the Disney Channel stars and everybody who was singing and being actresses. I was like obsessed with that lifestyle, but there was nothing that could, in front of me that could replace the feeling of dancing. And so
Right.
that's a testament of like where I am today, because it's like dancing was forever why I'm here,
Gotcha.
and it's my
Gotcha.
first love for sure. But yeah, I mean, because of my dance studio closing and I wasn't teaching anymore, that's how I decided to do music, long story short.
Oh
But
wow. Okay.
yeah, so it was COVID. I mean, COVID was a symbol of a lot of dark times for people, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to really say like it brought me to face to confront me actually singing, because I had the
Wow.
means and I had the time and I
Yeah.
had the voice. It's like, are you really going to look it in the eye and say no and turn it down when like you really aren't doing dance anymore? Like, so
Wow. Okay. So
yeah, it's
and
and so that's what, when people like it, that's why I freak out about it, because I'm like, they're enjoying a season of my life where I was very, very vulnerable, and they don't understand how much their words mean to me
right.
about, enjoying this song, because it was like the most nervous I've ever been in my life to do. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And
I
you
don't,
know, a lot of people that I've talked to, especially artists, they took the time during COVID to really just sit down and write. There wasn't, during quarantine, there really wasn't anywhere you could go. There wasn't any performances. There weren't any concerts. So, like, artists would sit and write. That's all they could do. That's all the time that they had. And, in my profession, that's all DJs, that's all we did. We sat down and we mixed and we came up with different transitions. And we did, we went from, DJing in person to going virtual and going on Zoom and going on Twitch and this and that. And like in
exactly.
your situation, you just kind of like switched up professions, like what I'm saying,
And
like, which is crazy.
yeah, no, it's literally when I say how excited I am to speak about it, because it was the craziest thing that I've ever been through in my life, and I'm glad MT is a catapult to like speak about this. But yeah, um, I just look to my left, and I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, and everybody and their mom plays an instrument. Everybody and their mom is doing music, and
Right.
so I've never claimed that lifestyle here because I liked my different things, dance. But
Mm-hmm.
when you're bored and you're sitting at home, it kind of pushed me to have the, to say to my friend, hey, I want to do this. Like I really
Mm-hmm.
want to do this. I want to pay you the money. I want to sound like this. I want to honor your craft as a producer and sing. And it's like, it was just the most groundbreaking vulnerability I've ever been through. But the song is a result of that. And so it's just, I mean, I hope everybody loves it, because it's just a season of my life where I was completely full circle,
Right.
everything I wanted to do, I really did it. And so like every time I hear it, and I listen to it all the time,
Right.
and I'm like, every time I hear it, I'm like, yo,
Right.
I really, really did that. Like Macy from Kansas, like little girl Macy, didn't
Right.
crazy. So
But that's good. That's good. You should feel proud of this is your project. This is your creation. You should feel proud of it. You should feel happy. Like how supportive were your friends and family when you decided, hey, I'm gonna I want to write a song and I want to put it out there and I want people to understand my words and my feelings. Like, how supportive were your friends and family?
I was harassed by my dad, my lovely. I mean, I mean, he wouldn't leave me alone. Like, when are you gonna put that out? When are you doing it? When are you doing it? Like,
That's
he
awesome.
told everybody in my family. He sent it to everybody, dude. That MP3 file. I don't know if he knows how the music world works, but it's like he sent that to everybody in Kansas. And I was like, Dad, like, I'm getting phone calls from like my aunt Paige and my
Oh,
cousins. You know, like it's a really real thing. Like my dad. I mean, I'm gonna continue to do music for that dude alone. Like he is very musical, and he was a huge inspiration in my life, and he was in a Nickelback cover band growing up and like
right.
made me mixtapes, so he understands beats and he's so proud of me, dude. I can't even put it into words.
That's
I'm like,
awesome.
I so he freaked out, but as emotional as I am, I needed that year to just really let my family resonate in it, like marinate.
Right,
It's like
right, right.
I wasn't ready for the rest of the world to hear it yet because I was having so much fun just having that time with everybody. So that's why it's interesting. The time it came out was just the time I was ready for like it to be given up, you know,
Right.
and
Now,
no longer the little wave file in my parents.
listen,
Yeah.
I totally understand. Like when I did put my first song out, and I actually recorded it, and it was something physical in front of me, something that I could give and hand down. Now, my days, it was CDs, and in your now, you're obviously I'm older than you. Your thing, everything is digital now. Everything's MP3s or wave files or M4s and this and that. So, but to have that physical manifestation of a part of you is an amazing feeling. Was this like the first song that you like ever wrote, like, or do you have like a binder somewhere filled with like hundreds of songs, or was this like the first one, like this was like, hey, this is my first attempt at it?
So at the time, I was helping write for my best friend Jade, who was also an artist in Nashville, and that was kind of where I fit in her puzzle piece, as I was her dancer and I choreographed little moves for her on stage, and I just was having fun as the dancer counterpart of
Right.
our friendship. But then like COVID happened, we were all hecka bored. Let's just test our creativity. I was with her, and I would write some stuff, and she really liked it, and so then she continued to have me write some stuff, and she continued to like it, and we made some really cool things with our friend producer Tim, who produced Empty. And so then just one day I was like, hey Tim, we need to consult one on one. And I'm like, hey, like pay, like charge me, take my money. I want to sound like this too, just because we have the means to do it. And
Right.
making music and like taking a slice out of your life, like memory wise, like that, is like priceless. So I said, let's just run it. And I'm just thankful for the free time, that I had. And I kind of like let off the throttle of dance and just let it ride. And so, okay, so empty is like the first sentences I've ever muttered in the studio. Like
Wow.
it's like it literally was a sentence that I told Tim, the producer, and
Hmm.
he goes, run with that. I said, what? He goes, let that be the first. I was like being sassy, and so I was like, I'm sorry, Tim, I'm not demanding. Like I really just don't know what to say. Like I don't
Right.
know what to do here. I've never
Right.
done this
Right.
before. And he was like, perfect, start with that. I said, what? Like, you crazy
Nice.
man,
Nice.
what?
Nice.
And then he's like, and so then I made the words after that sentence. I'm not demanding, I just don't know. I just made the whole song after that, and it was cool. It was really fun for me to like fit them in like puzzle pieces. It worked with my brain, and it worked with the beats, and I was just having a blast making it. And uh forever a huge moment in time for me in music, which is crazy.
How long did it
So
take you? How long did it take you to fully write the song?
um fully, I didn't get the concept of a song at all. I think at first it was like 8 choruses like in a row, like I literally think he had to like break it down
Right.
visually and write it down for me, like what a song is supposed to be, like a
Hmm.
verse and a whatever and a whatever. But it's like I was just so like having fun, like making it catchy. I did like 10 courses in a row at first. So I think it took like 3 sessions, which were each like 5-6 hours each. Um, and honestly, it needed a couple more, but I'm just ready to move on with music. So it's like that's how it sounds. And
Hmm.
it was like three sessions in. That's just what we had.
How long ago? How long ago was this completed? Because I know you talked about taking a while before actually putting it out, and I mean, it just debuted a few weeks
Yeah.
ago, but I think you said you've been sitting on this for a while.
Yeah. So since it's been exactly a year, which is just timing is impeccable always, but
Right.
it's been a year. I finished this mix last November, and it's this is as is. I mean, I got it like the third mix in, and it was catchy, and I sent it to everybody, and we liked it. But I mean, I definitely would have put a couple like background, layovers over some parts, and but that's just the beauty of the story of it. And so I just love it, as it is. But yeah, it this was finalized last November, and
Wow. And
um at
what made you like it was completed? You could have done it back then. What really like were you nervous? Was it
no,
just
I
not the
will
right
tell you
timing?
100%. Anybody who knows me, this year was like hard for me, because I just was seeing a new guy, and he said, get out of that studio. I'll take you to Rihanna's producers. I'll take you to this. I'll take you to that. Like, blah, blah, blah. So basically, I got like tricked. And,
Yeah.
long story short, I had a man take me out of that happy, happy moment. And it took me a year to get my footing on the ground, but organically so. It's been a year, and I'm so proud to say I'm like in a place that this is like my story, and it's like my testimony. And it's like, it is my comeback, kind of like, blimp in time, that it's like, yeah, you can't take this away from me. I'm going to continue and continue and continue. And yeah, so that's 100% what it was,
Right.
I was excited to be making music, and I was making an EP really with the same theme and the same producer. Like, I was in there as long as I could, but I got
Okay. All right. All right. So
finagled. I got entangled,
gotcha.
finagled.
Gotcha. I understand. It's tough. The industry is tough, and it's tough to know who to trust and all that good stuff. And I mean, it's
Yeah.
just But listen, we're not gonna dwell on that stuff because right now, this second, right now, you have an amazing song called "Empty." Okay,
Yeah.
I've said it many times. I honestly love this song. I love the different the notes and you sound really like I don't know. It's like super comfortable with the lyrics and the just. So I mean, this song is great. The song is awesome. But is there gonna be a video to this?
Oh
Because
yeah.
you're a
Oh yeah.
dancer. We gotta put the
Right.
two together.
No,
We gotta
it's
marry
it's
the two.
gonna be crazy. Like, I'm so psycho. I might even milk it another year and release the video like in a year from now, because I've worked on it so much,
Right.
But I don't know. I just think, to me, this is real talk. I want to do a one take choreographed dance,
Right.
whole number. Like, I want to literally like have it be Beethoven's a symphony of moves, and that like I just have me and a couple girls memorize and just do it in one take, and then like just a piece of art, I don't know, like, to me it's got to be a tribute to dance, because that's entirely why I'm here in the first place, like
Right.
why I've even came to Tennessee and just had the friends and the network, that I've been able to have. So
Gotcha.
it's gonna be crazy to where I'm like not emotionally ready to even go there in my brain. I mean, I've
Gotcha.
gone there, but it's scary.
We gotta let this ride out. You gotta let the song ride out,
Oh
and
yeah.
then when things maybe start tapering off, just drop the video. Just
Yeah.
knock them over, knock them out the box with it.
Oh yeah.
And for those that don't know, they're gonna have to. First of all, they gotta check out your IG. Cool, you got some but your TikToks. Now your TikToks, you're dancing all over the place. They gotta go to your TikTok, all right? You gotta dancing all
Yeah.
over the place. The dance moves are crazy. Would
I
you?
did recently I got hacked on my Instagram at like almost 10K, and that's really sad because I gave someone my password and I shouldn't have, and that was a sad moment.
Yeah,
So I had to start over, but we're doing it. We're running to really every
that's
app
it.
that we
That's
created
it.
with.
On to new things.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Would you ever teach dance again?
No, for sure. I teach lessons weekly still.
I mean, but like, would you ever like own your own studio and kind of really like go back into that at some point?
Yes. I was just thinking about that tonight, and I was like telling my friends, like, literally, like, how it's gonna look. Like I really, really think about that all the time. And uh, oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun talking to you. Like we need to be actual friends in real life.
I'm listen.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
down.
sir.
I'm so down. I'm so down. Hey, listen,
Uh,
you're crazy cool. All right. The videos are great. The music is amazing. I really cannot wait to see what this does for you. You know what it does for your next song and how this song helps you helps catapult you into new endeavors and all that kind of stuff. You know. So right now, again, the listeners are like, "Wow, this young girl is amazing." They see your stuff, your videos, they see your dance videos, they see the funny stuff you do on TikTok, all that kind of stuff. Maybe they've gone to one of your shows, you know, but there are things about you that they don't know, right? Right? Because
yeah.
you don't put everything out there, right? So give me three things, okay? It could be a personality trait, it could be something fun that you do, it could be something quirky, but three things that your listeners, your fans, your supporters may not know about you.
Okay. Okay. Um, three things
Yeah, three
that
things.
most people might not know. Like close friends know this, but number one, I'm a nervous driver. I don't like to do it. It freaks me
Okay,
out. Like it's not me. It's not my thing. Never has
gotcha.
been. Awful record. Okay, so like that's just not my thing. I'm a walker. I walk around. I can do it. I can do that all day. But
Right.
and I grew up doing pageants my whole life. Really, my whole life since I was a baby. Until I was like 17. I was a big pageant girl, which definitely helped in training for dance and just performance in general. But that's like a huge part of my etiquette, I think, just ingrained in me.
Right.
When I go out in public, is like pageant girl, like you know. So if people knew that, they might understand a little bit about just my mannerisms in general.
Gotcha.
But third thing, my little sisters own a cotton candy company. They're like little entrepreneurs. So
So
really,
your little sister is she owns a cotton candy company.
all three of them do. Yeah, my mom put them on, and
Wow.
they spin cotton candy to her ice cream shop, Hattie Jane's, and my little sisters are literally on track. I'm not kidding. Like they are a huge inspiration to me, even though they're younger.
Gotcha.
They're just good little girls, good little workers.
Hey, they're bosses,
So,
right?
yeah, I don't really, because they're so young, you know, I just kind of let them ride this wave out. But a lot of people don't know that they're spending numbers for
Nice.
stores,
Nice. Well, listen.
working it.
This song is gonna bring you some numbers too. This song is good.
I hope so. You know, I love when people love it. It makes me the happiest girl in the world, and it's been like over a year of this feeling. So I don't even know what I'm gonna feel like moments to come, months to come. Like I'm working on a song now, and I'm just like so happy that people are interested. You know,
Yeah,
and they really are.
that's awesome. How far along are you on the song?
It's like a wintry, icy song. I will say
Ooh.
that. So it's gonna be like in like January or beginning of February.
Oh, Macy, you know we are here for you, girl.
Yes, I'm just pumping it out all 2022, and I'm really focused. So I'm focused and I'm supported and I'm happy, and it's I just deserve this season. I love it. So I wanna.
I got you. I understand. So listen, social media. Let everybody know how they can find and follow you.
Ooh. Okay. On all socials, it's Macy Lanae. So Instagram is Macy Lanae, MacyLanae. TikTok is the same name.
Mm-hmm.
Snapchat is the same name, and that's and Spotify.
Spotify, yeah.
Yeah, that's just
And
my first and middle name.
and let's not we forgot iTunes. Let's make sure that they go out and they buy the
Right.
song. All right.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not sponsored. I forget. I mean, really, this is my. I'm new to this, you know. I
I
don't know.
got
Just
you.
say some.
Like I said, but I'm here for you, Lay. I'm here for you, girl. Listen,
What's
y'all.
cool? Yeah, I've been learning from the greats. Honestly, everybody in Nashville, I was like, has prepped me for this, and there's no reason. I'm like, what do I do? I don't have any. I don't have a team yet, so um,
Well, listen. If you want to recruit me, I'm okay with that. All right. But we gotta let everybody know. Macy Lanae on iTunes. The track is out there. It's called Empty. Stop playing around. Go cop it. It's one song, but they're gonna love it. They're gonna love it. I hope they trust me, and I would not deceive the listeners here on Triple Threat FM Radio. It's a good song. Like honestly, like for me, you can't not move to it. If you can't move to this song, you got to check your pulse.
oh,
You just
that
because
is.
I mean, you know what I'm saying. You just
I'm putting that on merch tomorrow.
you got to check your pulse, man, because this
That's
song is
right.
dope. This song is
That
dope,
is right.
and I
You are
mean,
so real.
so okay. See, I'm losing it again because I'm feeling this song. Like I can't wait for them to hear it. We're almost at the end of the interview. I can't wait for them to hear it. If you had the opportunity to dance alongside one of your favorite artists or sing alongside one of your favorite artists, which would it be? And who would it be? Ooh, who would it be?
To me, growing up when I was in Kansas and I was starting hip hop, like truly, I just remember like Destiny's Child was a huge part of my
Okay.
upbringing, and Britney Spears for sure was huge. But
Right.
like the Single Ladies music video changed my life, and that whole
Yes.
weekend I played it, paused it. I remembered that choreography, and I was like forever changed. So I think for younger Macy to dance alongside Beyonce
Wow. Okay.
would be like, I mean,
Uh,
I'm not kidding. Like it's just,
it would be everything.
to be 10 years old in Kansas and like have this feeling,
Right.
like why do I like this so much? What is my life gonna be? And like right now, I'm like, can I dance along? Like, can someone help me go to Beyonce and dance beside her for something? And it's
Right.
like things are more possible than ever before, but yet that fuels me to just keep going
Mhm.
because there was a younger me who was obsessed, and I'm gonna just make her proud. You know what I mean? So it's crazy to just have your influences in life and your inspirations, and like that really changes who you are.
Right.
Like it guides you in ways that you look back and you're just so emotional over it. I definitely am. Like it just takes me over when I'm like doing the things that I'm doing right now.
Mhm.
It's
I understand. I understand. So you talked
yeah,
about
Beyonce,
Beyonce.
Quindy.
Listen, I wouldn't. I'd pay for that concert. Little Beyonce, little Macy Lanae. Come on, I'd pay for that.
And Britney. I remember when I was 14, I saw Britney Spears, and I kept on wanting to move closer. So I went down to like the row, and I kept on getting in trouble. And so me and my friends got VIP tickets somehow because I just wouldn't behave and like stay in my seat. And then we're on the elevator down to like go see Britney Spears on the floor. And that's my huge inspiration too. So it's like I've been obsessed with pop stars my whole life and watching their documentaries and like Katy Perry and like I think there's such a art to pop stars and Lady Gaga. Like it's crazy how much emotion you can say by just creating a dance song and having
Right.
people move around, and they're like, wait, this girl's got emotion. Like I think that's a very good contrast that's important, and all music is important. Rock, R&B, like everything's important to the conversation, but you know
Gotcha.
who you've always been is going to be who you are today. And I just think it's cool that like randomly I wanted to just obsess over pop stars, and now I get to kind of start that life, and it's exciting. It's crazy.
Well, listen, you're on the right track. Okay, you got the dance move down. Okay, you got the hit song. Okay, I think you're on your way. I think you are on your way. You kind of spoke about you writing another song and it coming out early next year, but Have you performed this song anywhere? Like in front of like crowds? Like
I haven't. I really want to, honestly. I I can't play guitar. I can't really do anything but like dance. So, and
oh,
spread music and
I'm sorry.
stuff.
You can't do anything but dance. My bad. And sing. My bad.
And I I make a really good cheesecake, but other than that, like I don't know, like I just haven't gotten that far, but I want to, I envision it in my mind, but I let the universe do its thing and
Right.
just God's timing and just let it happen organically because I don't know any other way to do this because I'm just humble for every opportunity. But you could be like so ignorant and not release anything and just be like, yeah, I like the 7 people who have this file and that's good enough for me. Like
Right.
my friends definitely let me know that like, no, dude, like you need to believe in yourself and just go. And so I'm in go mode.
All right. All right. Go mode. I like it. I like it. I like it.
I'm in
So
go
listen, you
mode.
ever come to New York? I got you. We'll figure out. Listen, you let me know. You give me
Dude,
enough time. I will get you a show. We'll get you dancing in
I
front of
know
everybody and
that's
singing
what
in
we
front of
need to
everybody.
really actually speak about because I told my friends before this, I was like, he's from New York and I've never been, but I think this might be my chance to really, because, like,
I'm game.
yeah.
100% game, girl.
And
100% game. You get
I
up
don't think
here.
I've ever, what?
You get up here. We'll
Yeah.
make it happen.
No, I would be so excited, but it's like my emotions are so intense. I'm like, I can't handle it until, I will need the right support team. So if you could be my support club,
I
I'll
got
come
you.
for sure.
Listen,
And
I
like,
got you, girl. I got you. I told you. You get up
I'm
here. We'll
ready.
get you some. We'll get you some shows and
Oh
definitely.
yeah.
I mean, listen. This is the one place, especially New York City, where, I mean, everybody has a chance. Everybody has a crowd. Everybody has an audience waiting for them, and they is opportunities upon opportunities to
Everybody who meets me, they're like, "Are you from New York? You would love New York." I'm like, "Why
yeah.
do you guys keep saying that?" Like it
That's
tortures
serious.
me
Yeah.
because I've never been, and so I know when I go, I'm like gonna fall in love and probably just move everything overnight. And
Well,
it,
I mean,
but
it's
that's
possible.
unhealthy. I need to plan things out.
It is possible. You know what I'm saying? I know.
I know I would love to come and just be in New York and like hearing my song played anywhere is gonna be an emotional time. So I would like to do that for myself, and you know,
Well, listen, it's available. It's available everywhere. Okay, it's available everywhere. It's available for
available
purchase.
everywhere.
But right now, we want to make it available to our listeners worldwide. So it has been an absolute pleasure to have you on this call.
Aw.
I'm gonna stop talking. We've been playing the song in the background. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna shut it out, and I want you to introduce. I'm so happy for you. I want you to introduce your debut single. Do your thing.
Okay, wait. There's a helicopter literally right above me.
Helicopters be wilding. What are they doing?
Yeah,
All right, let's
you
try
know.
to let's try this again. All right,
Okay.
Macy Lanae, I want you to go ahead and introduce your debut single to everybody across the world. Go ahead.
Okay. Hey guys, it's Macy Lanae, and I am so excited to share with you my debut. Or wait, my debut. How do you say that? Debut single,
Debut. Is it right? Debut is good.
"Empty."